Check. Dbxen on Pulsechain. We gotta talk. So you're gonna wanna stick around, stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get straight into this one. What am I talking about? At the time of this recording, Dbxen on Pulsechain is up 30%, which means by the time you see this video, it could be up, it could be way down. It's just crypto. So Dbxen on Pulsechain, this is the one contract that I've been using it to DCA into Pulsechain, bro. Just recently, about a few days ago, I withdrew 500,000 Pulsechain tokens. So on average, on a weekly basis, this contract has been giving me free pulse, bro. Sometimes I come over here every Sunday. On the weekend, I would come in and it's like 150,000 PLS, 300,000 PLS, 500,000 PLS. You've seen me on camera a couple weeks back. I was withdrawing almost 1 million PLS per week. And that's how powerful this contract is. Dbxen on Pulsechain. How does it work? You burn Zen on Pulsechain, 250 million. Look at this, how low. Only 8,600 PLS tokens. 201 batch, 250 million pulse. You burn it, and then the next day it rewards you these Dbxen tokens, which will automatically stake your Dbxen tokens, and then on a daily basis it's spitting out these rewards, right? So that's how powerful it is. Let's just go ahead and burn some. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. Randomly I would come over here and burn, and I would also go over to the pulsex dApp, buy some Dbxen token, the Dbxen token on Pulsechain, and that's it. That's what I've been doing, and then get your PLS rewards. I've been using this contract just to DCA, 8,700 PLS. That's how cheap it is to do that, bro. And to get you some Pulsechain Zen, it's actually cheap, you know. You mainly go to, let's just go over here and look at how cheap it is to mint you a Ethereum, right? Let's just go over and do a collectors quick. Max it, 128 VMUs. If you go over to mint Zen, you're gonna be shocked. That's why I've been doing a lot of Pulsechain Zen. 3,900 PLS tokens. It costs you to literally do a single Ethereum. 3,000 PLS tokens, which is next to nothing right now. And if you come over here, look at this. I got 53,668 PLS tokens I can claim right now, which means I can use this to mint up to 12 to 13 Ethereums, bro. That's how powerful this Dbxen contract is. And there's ever only going to be 5 million tokens minted. And here's the kicker. Within the next few weeks, you may see a Mastodon marketplace came out of this Dbxen developer. Shout out to Razvan. Raz he's still building. So he's gonna need massive support, bro. Because if you think about it, he's planning to create a Mastodon marketplace where it's just mainly for NFTs and Dbxen NFTs to be traded. Now, within that contract and anything he builds in the future, he's gonna implement a buy and burn feature that will literally buy these Dbxen tokens and burn them. Imagine only 5 million tokens, and then you have a contract that is buying it and burning it. So a portion of the developer's fee that was meant to go to this Mastodon marketplace that he's building, a portion of that developer's fee is going to be split. So a small portion of it, I think 3% or something to that nature, maybe more. I think they increased it or something. A small portion would be taken out and be used to buy the Dbxen token from the market and automatically burn it. What is that going to do on any chain? If they implement this, you're gonna see some crazy amount of, you're gonna see stuff like this. This is why the Dbxen token is powerful, bro. This is a longevity token. That's why every now and then I just be like, yo, let me just buy some more Dbxen on some of these chains and just stake it to earn you some yield on that native tokens. I got Dbxen on Matic, I got Dbxen on Binance, I got Dbxen on Optimism, and I believe I got Dbxen on Pulsechain. So at any point, this was at $15 at one point just a couple of months ago. So imagine the numbers it could do if liquidity just decides to shoot in here and people buy up this thing like crazy. And why I'm betting on Zen on Pulsechain and Dbxen on Pulsechain is because Jack Levin is not gonna sit aside and watch Ricky Ricardo pump Pulsechain or win a case. I'm talking futuristic language right now. You gotta understand me. I'm talking future, okay? I'm talking bull market. In a bull market, Jack Levin is not gonna sit aside and watch Ricky Ricardo win against the SEC. Jack celebrates with Richard, and then Pulsechain is pumping to the moon while Zen on Pulsechain is just going down. That's impossible. That ain't gonna happen. That's why I'm betting on when Zen on Pulsechain, when Pulsechain the token goes to the moon, Zen on Pulsechain is going to follow it, and I believe the Dbxen on Pulsechain is going to. This here is crazy. This could shoot up to $50 easily. People don't even understand how low the supply is on these dexes. Just there's not enough to buy it because people understand the game. Like if you stake it, you earning yield. So why would you just hold it and it's just sitting on your wallet? The Dbxen that's sitting on wallets and not moving is not much. There's not much liquid DXN on Pulsechain. So people usually buy it. That's why you see like 80% staked, 90% staked if you go to ZenDAO and check the DXN data. And the supply, there's not much of these circulating. And imagine he's going to these dexes and buying it and burning it. He's creating these smart contracts that are doing that. That's gonna be powerful, bro. Shout out to all the people that been DCAing on Pulsechain. You know, shout out to the bro Moonshot Max. You know, dope brother, man. He DCA'd into Pulsechain when the sacrifice rates went under and people didn't believe in it, and he was just buying it, DCAing. He's doing all these other protocols and he's bringing it back to Pulsechain. And that's the powerfulness about these things, man. This is what we haven't seen in DeFi. You see DeFi YouTubers always telling you, hey man, let's make this money, let's make this money. But then most people who follow them would lose money. But Moonshot Max is a different brother. He actually brings the DCA back to Pulsechain, bring it back to the native token and build, like use DeFi to build your bags. Like don't use DeFi to just keep on gambling, because you're gonna have a small win. It's gonna have a big win, but then you're gonna wind up aping into something else that will make you lose it all. So instead of losing your bags, use them to actually build your bags. And that's powerful, man. So yeah, shout out to Pulsechain. I like Dbxen on Pulse, man. This contract has been paying really good on a weekly basis. And that's all I've been doing. Just come over here because 250 million Zen on Pulsechain is next to nothing. I buy it off the DEX, burn it because all of my liquid PLS is coming in the future. And then every now and then I come over here and do like a Zentorion or so. A few Zentorions, boom, for the 2025 bull market. Or late 2024 or middle of 2024. You're gonna have to, if you want to play the Zen game right, you're gonna have to time these pumps, even though we don't know when is it gonna pump, because Jack is programming it to be organic pumps. Like the pumps can't be unorganic. So he's programming it for a bull market crowd to come in, or adoption, some sort of adoption to come in, or some kind of news or bullish stuff like X1 coming in, for example. And you see all of Zen on all of these chains become green because people are now incentivized to burn their Zen and then turn them into the Xen token on the X1 blockchain. The tests are going rigorously fine. You know, I think they ran into a brick wall the other day and the whole thing crashed, but then the proof of work side held on. It didn't get affected, but the proof of stake side got affected. So Jack was just, you know, he's experimenting, man. Shout out to Jack and all the bros that are doing a validator thing, and they're helping the network right now. And listen, when this X1 thing is ready, you're gonna see a dope chain. and I'm just excited to see what is going to be built over there. I want to see the first Uniswap. Some people are talking about Zuniswap. Some people talking about, let's call it Zen Swap, whatever they call it. The first DEX on X1. That also might be like a Pulsex. It might have its own native token. That's another token you can speculate on, because think about getting an airdrop of early Uniswap, or getting a free mint of early Uniswap, but this time it's going to be on X1. That's what I'm excited about, these first few projects on the X1 blockchain. That's why I'm telling people, you're not going to miss out. As long as the bull market crowd haven't FOMO'd in yet, you have plenty of chance. Even if you miss out on the X1 token, a lot of people are talking about X1 token. Even if you miss out on it, getting it at first hand, if you chill out for a bit, because the whales are always going to be dumping and they sabotage the thing anyway. This is any Zen launch is the same thing. When the whales dump and they do their silly stuff, that's when you have a chance to pick up these tokens at low prices, no financial advice, and then boom, moon mission. When it comes to end of 2024 to 2025, X1 blockchain is functioning, and hey man, no one's getting slashed. Network is working fine. The network effect, everything is growing. Builders are gonna come in now and they're gonna build some interesting stuff, and then we the people now gonna go over there and utilize it and use it, and that'll be dope, man. So yeah, shout out to Zen, shout out to X1, shout out to Dbxen and all these other protocols. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like up the video, share it, subscribe for some crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.